Hi, Dan here with Rock and Hunt. So today we're going to be doing something pretty big. I got a 1 ounce nugget bucket from Vendetta Prospecting, so we're going to go through that. And I also had them add 4 bags of Pirate's Booty, so there's going to be heavy metals, there's going to be gemstones, should be some silver mixed in there. And supposedly one of the nuggets is going to be plus 5 grams. So looking forward to getting into this, and we'll see what we find. Okay, so let's classify this down to some more manageable sizes. First, let's do the big reveal. There we go, a bunch of pay dirt. Already I'm seeing some big copper chunks. Quite a few of those. Quartz crystals. Peacock pyrite. Some little blue thing, I think that's amethyst. Anyways, let me go grab my scoop. And going with the 1/4 inch first. 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, it's one of those two. Just saw some silver. Looks like it's going to be good and dusty. I think that is fluorite. There's supposed to be some gold ore that we crushed up. I think that's what probably this stuff is. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So there'll be 2 or 3, maybe just 2 parts to this video. The first part is going to be classifying and picking through all this stuff. Haven't really seen any of the gold yet. A lot of this copper stuff. Which is cool. I don't really have a collection of copper nuggets yet. Very dusty. I'm just going to turn on some music here and get classifying. So that's the plus half inch. I think that's half inch. Big container full. I think that big nugget should be in there somewhere. Or maybe not. So far I haven't seen anything that tells me, hey, that's for sure gold yet. On my first piece of gold. Well, there you have it. We got the smallest second from the smallest. There's our biggest stuff. And our second from the biggest. Okay, let me get a handle on all this stuff, and then we'll go start the picking process. Okay, so now I'm going to pick through some of this stuff. I'm just going to grab a handful at a time, and actually I should use one of these pans to separate out the garbage. Not going to keep all this stuff. Okay, let's start out here. Looks like a big piece of quartz. I'm assuming that this is gold ore. I'll put that over here. I have no idea what that is. I'll put it with the gold ore. There's this schist. I'll put that with the ore and more schist. I have no idea what this is. It looks, that might be a little quartzy, so I'm going to crush that. This and this, I believe, is both fluorite, which is pretty cool. And what I like about this is tumble size. I mean, this one's a little small, but this one for sure. So that can go in the tumbler pretty easily. Set that aside. And of course you have various quartz crystals. I'll give them their own little bucket here. Throw some of my garbage rocks in there. You got some more quartz pieces. And here we're going to end up having quite a bit of this stuff, this copper nuggets. They look pretty gnarly and cool to me. Heavy too. Another piece of fluorite. I thought I'd turn the camera back on to show you some of the silver I'm finding. This little piece right here. I'm in a smaller classification. And hey, I think I found a piece of gold. There we go. Not going for any of the little gemstones anymore. They're too small to want to do anything with. So right now it's just silver and gold. I probably should just pan this, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I figure I can go through it at first with this. Here goes a piece of gold. Put that aside. A nice little picker. Now this gold is not super shiny, so I have to be careful. See, I mean, this is a piece of gold, but it's not the shiniest thing. Lots more of it. How does silver act in the pan? Has anyone ever panned out silver before? I mean, when you have silver and gold? Does it stay with the gold or does it separate itself? Yep, on the gold picker. Feather, that's not gold. Yeah. Okay, so we got all that stuff picked through. And as you see in the pictures here, we got a lot of gemstones and a bunch of copper. You'll be able to see the gold that I found again in part 2 of this video. There's a part 2 coming pretty soon. And complaints that I might have is most of the gemstones are pre-polished. So that means I can't, polish them myself, and they're really tiny. So I don't know. I'm just not into the really tiny polished gemstones that you get from these bags. I'd rather have stuff that rough gemstones, bigger, that you can throw in the tumbler or whatever, or polish on your flat lap. And of course, you see here we got a good pile of copper, and that's kind of fun to have. I haven't had any copper yet. So anyways, so that's what we got until video number 2. And in the second part of the video, we're going to actually be doing all the gold panning and doing the golden reveal, how much it weighs and stuff like that. So hopefully this finds you well, and see you back for the next time, part 2.